Hey everybody, welcome to Southern California airspace. It's an absolute zoo up here. We're coming back from Big Bear. We've got a handful of videos up on the channel surrounding that flight. Super fun, check them out if you would like. But this video is focusing on flying into a very busy Class Charlie airport and a very unique Class Charlie airport, John Wayne. It's in Orange County, and it is infamous, I guess, to a degree, for being extremely non-standard. But it's still a Class Charlie airport, so you've got to be on a code, you've got to be talking to approach ahead of that arrival into the airport. So what we're doing is we're coming in from the east. And we're coming in over the mountains that are just east of Orange County. Santiago Peak is the airport, which you can see right out there. So we're over Riverside County right now, coming in over the 91 freeway. I'll maybe flash up a map so you can kind of see about where we're at. There's a unique way to get into John Wayne for general aviation aircraft. It's extremely busy. On the big runway. So we've got two parallel runways. 605 Foxtrot. And I'm going to get the next frequency dialed up here. So we have these feeder routes into the airport that are specific for GA aircraft. So depending on which direction you're coming from is going to depend on which VFR arrival, they're not really called arrivals, but which VFR arrival you're going to be assigned. It's helpful to know what those are ahead of time, ahead of flying into John Wayne.
Number 835 to right 10 degrees for traffic.
Right 10 degrees for traffic, Cardinal 835.
Zero Mike here, just hold that Paradise. What are you going to do next?
So we are, it's the best part about being on flight following in SoCal is it's so helpful. Like we're in Class Echo right now, but to have ATC kind of direct us is so great. So from this direction, I am anticipating a signal peak arrival. So the locations to know before flying into John Wayne are Signal Peak, Miles Square Park, and the Huntington Beach Pier. If you know those three locations, then you're good to go. Those are GPS visual.
34835, resume mode navigation now. You say here, discretion.
ONAV, Cardinal 835, thanks. So I am ONAV. I was just, he vectored me direct towards the airport. I know that I'm not going to get direct to the airport. So I am going to point my nose towards Signal Peak. And that's just, being my home airport. I know, I'm anticipating that. But you certainly can go direct to the airport, and the controllers are going to tell you, if you get lucky and you get straight in, good job. But I know that I'm probably going to get Signal Peak, so I'm heading towards Signal Peak right now. They're GPS waypoints, they're on the TAC chart, and it's good to just kind of have an idea of where those three locations are. Signal Peak, Miles Square Park, and Huntington Beach Pier. Huntington Beach Pier, by far the easiest to identify out of those three from the air. Signal Peak is also very easy, but it's if you don't know exactly what to look for, you could kind of miss it because it's not much of a peak. And then Miles Square Park is super obvious when you actually see it. When you finally do see it, you go, oh, it's a park that's square and it's a mile on each side. But it's really hard to spot from the air because it just kind of gets lost in the cement jungle a little bit. I'm going to pause this to just comment on how freaking pretty this is.
Yeah.
55 Juliet Delta, where
there's like a cool kind of haze with the God rays coming in that looks really cool.
And it's like so green right now.
Really green. It's really, really pretty.
Approach on 125.5 is your wrong frequency.
SoCal Cardinal 34835 descending through 6,000 with Yankee.
Banana Mac Echo, Briefs call traffic now to 1 o'clock, 3 miles westbound out to Case 5600, kind of approach 135.4.
135.4, 9 Mike Echo, so long.
34835, so kind of approach traffic.
Okay.
Alaska 12.
God, there's such a like a
Alaska 1244.
black art to getting your radio call in here.
8,000 on the digital.
But having spent so many hours on Pilot Edge, you know, where you've got 40 airports on the same frequency, really helps train you to, you know, it's like double Dutch. Like, when do you go?
Got the switch over a while ago.
So, I still haven't been told to go to Signal Peak,
369er, kind of approach 127.3.
which is kind of defeating the point of showing this, is having them actually say, proceed direct to Signal Peak. I think it's probably because I'm going towards Signal Peak that they're not telling me to go to Signal Peak. But anyway, I guess them not saying anything is proof we're doing it right. But it's just because there's so much traffic coming in to John Wayne on, you know, the instrument approaches, the big jets. They want the GA traffic to feed in from the north and south and just kind of funnel it through.
34835.
Here we go.
Approach.
Let's look at approach, Cardinal 34835.
Cardinal 835, verify information Yankee, proceed to Signal Peak.
Information Yankee, proceeding towards Signal Peak, Cardinal 34835.
Cardinal 835, contact John Wayne Tower, 119.9.
99, Cardinal 835, thanks for the help, Soup.
1244.
Okay. Right. Do the double Dutch thing again, make sure no one's talking. John Wayne Tower, hello, Cardinal 34835, descending through 3,900, information Yankee.
Cardinal 3435, John Wayne Tower, continue your descent and all the way to Signal Peak, then left traffic 20 left.
I continue to Signal Peak and then left traffic 20 left, Cardinal 34835.
Cessna 20 Alpha 20 left.
So, like, yeah, airport's right there. I could just go, like, hey, if it's not busy, you know, enter left base, have at it. That is never the case. I think I've maybe had that happen twice. So, I don't know if there's, I didn't catch if the pattern was open or not, but it does sound like, I thought I just heard someone clear for the option. That descent is making my ears pop. So he wants, just for like spacing and timing, I go towards Signal Peak, which I'm aimed at right now. As soon as I hit Signal Peak, yank it to the right, and then feed in the way that they're used to. So it is, again, it's not technically an arrival because it's VFR, but it is a procedure that kind of mimics an arrival, but just for VFR traffic. And it is pretty unique. John Wayne, you know, has offset patterns,
Just the 5A Lima.
weird altitudes on the pattern. So there's a lot of non-standard things that happen at John Wayne, and this is just one of the.
835, you turn towards the field, under left down, runway 20 left.
I turn towards the field, left downwind, 20 left, Cardinal 34835. So it's like, that is like a perfect example.
5A Lima traffic 2 left on a parallel runway stairs.
Anticipation, expecting something in particular, and then being pleasantly surprised when it works out in your favor. So we didn't make it quite to Signal Peak. It's just going to be off our left there, right as that neighborhood, right behind the 241 toll road there. That's Signal Peak. I don't know if you can make out the
C1 tower.
Good afternoon. We'd like antenna up there, but
we'd like
that is Signal Peak. So we're cutting the quarter here, going over UCI, and entering the extremely weird pattern at John Wayne.
On the roll.
Roger that, OC1.
And since we kind of cut the corner, I'm a smidge high.
To do it Alpha, extend your 15-degree upwind,
So
I'll clear your downwind turn for traffic to follow
pull
over
the power
UCS.
back, point the nose down. It's an 800-foot AGL pattern.
Downwind, 952 Alpha.
You want to keep it tight.
Cardinal 835, turn towards downwind.
Turn it towards downwind, Cardinal 835.
Can tell that that's an in and out down there just by the umbrellas.
Yeah.
If the 2 do it Alpha, try to follow off your left-hand side, Cessna.
Traffic side 952 Alpha.
Just 2 do it Alpha follows on your number 2 in sequence.
Alright, follow that number 2 in sequence 952 Alpha.
Cardinal 835, runway 20 left, clear to land.
Clear to land 20 left, Cardinal 835. Okay.
John Montero, C1, I'll stay low level.
OC1, roger, radar connects the altitude.
300, OC1.
Cessna 2 do it Alpha, traffic off your left-hand side, eastbound, the
850
helicopter, they have you in
pattern.
sight,
There's the
400
traffic
feet.
behind us.
Alright, we'll be looking at traffic side 952 Alpha.
Lights on.
OC1 traffic is directly overhead now. Cancel your altitude restriction or self-imposed altitude restriction.
C1. Yep.
I think we're number 1. Yep. So get a fly.
That's 2 do it Alpha.
My own pattern.
That's the 12 o'clock, 1 mile, run 20 left, clear for the option.
Number 220 left, clear for the option, aircraft in sight. 952 Alpha.
Okay. Carpet on.
Oh, it's warm now.
That's the 2 do it Alpha, traffic 3 mile final parallel runway is an epic.
I will be looking for the traffic 952 Alpha.
OC1, are you clearing out to the east?
Direct to east, OC1.
OC1 radar service, terminal frequency change approved.
See you on the way back, OC1.
Okay.
Cessna 835 Lima traffic, you're following 12 o'clock, 1 mile, just crossing over the freeway 800.
Regular traffic, hi there. Traffic in sight, 5
Cessna 5A Lima, follow them, you're number 2, runway 20 left, clear for the option.
Following traffic.
Wasn't the most graceful thing ever, but
Runway 835, sit parking.
I parked at Jay's, Cardinal 835.
Runway 835, right at Juliet, hold short, runway 20 right, remain this frequency.
Right at Juliet, hold short 20 right, stay with you, Cardinal 835.
835, keep it rolling, cross runway 20 right at Juliet, then kind of ground on the other side, traffic 1.5 mile, final epic.
Alright, keep it rolling, ground the other side, Cardinal 835. That is a bone. Love it.
Yeah, that's like never happens.
Well, it's not done until we're tied down in the parking spot, but that was as straightforward a arrival into John Wayne as you can get.
Okay, reposition via Alpha to the north remote, American 6.
Oh, hey, John Wayne ground, Cardinal 34835, clear 20 right at Juliet, park the Jays.
Hello, Bill. Cardinal 3435, taxi to Bravo, back to Jays.
Bravo back to Jays, Cardinal 835, what up?
What's up, man? How are you?
Fantastic, how are you?
Can't complain.
John Wayne ground, Cessna 123 Tango Tango at ACI North with EQ taxi. No.
And on that note,
Yeah.
that is awesome. So there you go. That is,
okay,
that's arriving at John Wayne.
I'm not going to do a quick.
And that is as standard a version of that as you can get. Absolutely love this airport because it's very much different every time for the most part because of the traffic volumes. And you never know what you're going to get, but coming prepared and anticipating what you're probably going to get and then being ready to adjust will make every operation in and out of John Wayne successful. Have a good one, guys. See ya! Give me a good one.
A what?
See ya.
I can't do.
Just give it like a guttural see ya.
Yeah.
What the hell was that? Is that a hiccup?
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
so bad.
Bye. Bye.
Scout 3314